a number of armed Border Patrol agents have been marching through downtown Chicago, largely in the Loop area.
WGN's Brona Tumblety joins us now from Clark and Wacker. Brona.
Good evening, guys. Yeah, really bizarre scene in the downtown area. Dozens of Border Patrol agents making their way through the Loop here, very much wanting to be seen. We even witnessed some of them taking selfies. Lots of other people had their phones out as well, though, telling us they were shocked at what they're witnessing.
There's nothing happening here to protect. There's no crime, there's no riot. People are just enjoying a wonderful day.
As Chicagoans and visitors to the city enjoyed a sunny Sunday, sipping wine and eating outside, a blatant show of force stepped through the downtown area.
That was pretty alarming, just to see a group of masked guys walking around with ARs, silenced ARs. It's pretty intimidating.
Though our closest national border is over 500 miles away, dozens of armed Border Patrol agents descended on Chicago, seemingly led by Commander Gregory Bovino.
Are we ready? Whenever you're ready, sir. I'm ready.
Ready? We're walking.
Making their way through the Millennium Park area, onto the riverfront, and even travelling on the water itself.
I'm a Republican, I'm a conservative. I feel that President Trump has hijacked conservatives, has hijacked the Republican Party.
Jacob Narayan finding himself face to face with this spectacle after stepping out of his home.
I'm just walking from my home to my office, and there are armed military personnel on the streets of Chicago for no reason. It's completely unjustified.
Mr. President, do not come to Chicago. You are neither wanted here nor needed here.
Today's display.
So, you have Governor Pritzker saying that he's telling Trump they don't want the federal agents there. And then you have these people talking about, oh, they feel unsafe. They don't feel safe because the federal agents is there. So y'all guys are telling me that y'all don't feel safe with the federal agents protecting y'all. That's what you saying. So you saying that y'all don't feel safe, and these people are protecting y'all. Chicago, their crime rate is high. Yo, these people, the governor, the mayor, Brandon Johnson, Governor Pritzker, they fought against Donald Trump for them not to send the National Guard. And Trump said, you know what? I'm going to send the federal agents to Illinois, to Chicago, Illinois, because the crime rate is high. You know, they have they have FIFA coming. I think they going to if I'm not mistaken, I think they going to Los Angeles. You have plenty of people coming through United States, so he had to keep the United States safe, especially these states, Chicago, Los Angeles. He's about. I think he done sent the troops in Portland already. If not, he's about to already. So I just don't understand why these people are fighting against this. And you see what's going on in Portland, right? With these riots, there's protesters, right? You see with Antifa and all this crazy nonsense going over there in Portland, right? You see what's going on in Chicago, and like I don't see anything wrong with this. These people are keeping Chicago safe, and it's easy for these people to say things because they don't live in the neighborhood where the crime, is going on. So it's easy for them to say that. You know what I mean? And that's what it is. And I don't see anything wrong with this. They keeping uh the this area safe.
Direct defiance of requests made to President Trump at the state and city level, as those watching it unfold say they're on edge about what comes next.
What I'm fearful of, that this could be normalized, that this is what should happen in our country, when there's no need for this at this point in time.
Now, right now here,
for me to be hearing this from these people that live in the state, like I said, like the crime rate is high, and for them to like just to be saying that and is insane. You know, they should be glad that Trump is trying to protect these states. That Trump is trying to keep these state safer. You know what I mean?
standing in the Loop, this is the first police district. If you're looking at crime in this district specifically, it is currently down by 14%. If you take the rest of the city into consideration, we're told by Chicago police that it is down 13%. Now, inside of the last hour, elected officials, community leaders have gathered at the office of the Coalition for Immigrant and Refugee Rights. That press conference is happening over on Wabash Avenue as we speak. Now, amongst those gathered, Congressman Jesus Chuy Garcia, Lieutenant Governor Juliana Stratton, and many others. They have largely been reminding the community of their rights, encouraging Chicagoans to look out for each other, and they have been condemning what they say is federal overreach.
Guys, let me get this out the way. I want y'all guys to subscribe to my channel, put a like to my channel, and I want y'all guys to watch the whole video. And again, put a like to my channel so the YouTube algorithm could push my channel out there and make people watch my channel. And I want y'all guys to yeah, and to follow my journey.
Today's downtown operation, with our fellow Chicagoans being racially profiled and kidnapped by immigration agents in broad daylight, represents a major escalation by the Trump administration. And we're not going to stand for it. That's why you see so many people here represented from all levels of government and community. Together, we are here to condemn this ongoing overreach and expose ICE's operation as one that separates families, disappears our neighbors, and harms Illinoisans of all backgrounds, citizens and non-citizens alike.
Now, it is not clear at this time where those Border Patrol agents have marched to. We do know that when they were in the area here of Clark and Wacker, there were at least some people protesting them. We do not know at this point if that has persisted as they've made their way through the downtown area. We did also speak directly with the commander who seems to be leading all of this. We'll have more from him on WGN News at 9. We're live in the Loop. Brona Tumulty, WGN News.
Brona, thank you. In a statement, Governor Pritzker said, quote, the Trump administration's DHS officers appear to be carrying large weapons around downtown Chicago in camouflage and masks. This is not making anybody safer. It is a show of intimidation, instilling fear in our communities and hurting our businesses. We cannot normalize militarizing American cities and suburbs. Make sure you know your rights and stay alert.
See, by them keep saying that, you telling these people that live in those communities that Trump is trying to intimidate them. Trump is trying to scare them and stuff like that. So that's the problem right there. You know what I mean? Man.
Amid growing tension over Operation Midway Blitz, which the Trump administration claims is a crackdown to get dangerous criminals off the streets. News Nation's Mills Hayes is on the ground in downtown Chicago for us. So, Mills, what are you seeing? What's the very latest there?
Hi, Kelly. Well, Border Patrol agents are making their presence known in their Marine units along the Chicago River, as well as walking in groups of 20 to 50 agents down Michigan Avenue. We saw Border Patrol Chief Gregory Bovino out there as well, leading the pack. And as this was happening, lots of tourists and residents were taking pictures and confused, trying to figure out why there were so many federal officers on the ground. And of course, Chief Bovino there as well. And we asked him about what they were doing in downtown Chicago. And he told me they're walking downtown to keep the community safe. And we asked him about how long Operation Midway Blitz will last. And he says it's going to last as long as it takes to accomplish the mission.
It's been a smorgasbord of activities. A lot of folks, I'd say the majority, are actually glad we're here. They are congratulating us, saying it's about time you're here. Especially those inner city residents here in Chicago are very glad we're here because oftentimes they're up against that vast illegal migration that took place over the past 4 years. They're the ones dealing with the violence perpetrated by illegal aliens, trained Aragua, violent gang members that are here in Chicago.
See, like I said earlier, they are there to keep the community safe. And majority of those people that live in Chicago, Illinois, they want this. I'm telling y'all guys, the crime rate is high. We call those people the Chicago Flip Red. They could tell you because they live in those communities when the crime rate is high. When you see these liberals talking, oh, you know what I mean? I don't know why Trump is sending the troops or the I'm sorry, federal agents. I don't feel safe because they don't live in those communities or the communities that the crime rate is high and stuff like that. So it's easy for them to say that. And guys, y'all could correct me if I'm wrong. Y'all could write your comments down below and correct me if I'm wrong. They're not there to scare the people that live in Chicago. They are there to protect the community, and that's it.
But we spoke with tourists who captured this picture of a family being detained by Border Patrol agents near Millennium Park. They tell me that the baby was crying and that they heard about all the violence in Chicago, but have not felt unsafe until they saw federal officers walking around with guns, and they are not the only ones who feel that way.
That was pretty alarming just to see a group of masked guys walking around with ARs, silenced ARs. It's pretty intimidating, especially for people here.
Wow.
If you are a federal agent, why are you hiding behind a mask instead of hiding behind a badge? You might as well go ahead and just anybody can dress up as an ICE agent and be like, well, I'm here to detain you for no reason. The next thing you know, people are going missing.
You know, yo, I saw some of these people are just like are idiots because what you mean why ICE agents wearing a mask? Because if they don't wear no masks, you have these crazy people what you call that doxing them. They know their face, they gotta try to trace them, they gotta try to find where they live at. What do you mean? What do you like yo, these people, I don't know, bro.
Right before we spoke with Chief Bovino, we did hear a woman pass by agents and tell them thank you. Now, Chicago Mayor Brandon Johnson putting out a statement saying he's aware that federal agents are in downtown, and he says that this is unnecessary and that this move by the Trump administration doesn't make the city any safer. Kelly?
So, Mills.
Yeah, guys, yeah. Who wanna listen to Brandon Johnson or Governor Pritzker? Um, the federal agents are there to protect the community, and that's what it is. And guys, you can write your comments down below and let me know what you think about the federal agents protecting the community. Write the comments down below. And guys, I want you guys to subscribe to my channel, put a like to my channel, and I'm thanking guys for watching the whole video. And I'll see you guys on the next one, man. Uh, peace.